What's up to all my hard hitters on the scene? Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. But to you haters, call me your highest. We back again for another Realville Holyfield number 55. Man, look, man. I was out earlier. I hopped in my shit, took a little ride, and I had came across a stoplight. And the stoplight I was at, I could see my mechanic's house. All right. So I always look out after him, man, because this motherfucker's so old, man. He about like 88 years old, still working on cars like a motherfucker, man. Every time you look in this motherfucker driveway, he underneath a car. He just can't let it go at his old age. So whenever I'm at a light and I look down at that motherfucker and I see he underneath a car, I say, hey, Mr. J, just move your legs, bro. If I could just see him move his legs, I just honk the horn and I keep on going. Man, I'd be scared than the motherfucker, man. I look underneath that motherfucker, man. I'd be like, damn, man, I hope one day I don't find him just, you know what I'm saying? Underneath that car, man, dead and gone. You know what I'm saying, man? He don't really have nobody looking after him and shit. So it's like, man, whenever I look down that motherfucker, I look real hard, and I see them feet moving a little bit underneath that motherfucker, I know he cool. If I don't see them goddamn feet moving, I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I might have to roll up in that motherfucking driveway. It's like I said, if I don't see them motherfuckers moving, or if I see them motherfuckers moving like this underneath that motherfucker, I know I got to roll up in that bitch and check on them, man. So big shout out to my mechanic, Mr. J, man. He's still holding it down. Well, he ain't my mechanic now, but back when I was driving the smugs and shit like that to get around, he used to take care of me, man. What's happening, Josh? How you doing, man? Hold on, man. Let me zoom this in a little more. I can't see shit. All right, that should do it. That should do it. What's up, A-Rod? Hell yeah, that's much better. So yeah, man, Realville Holyfield, man, number 55, I believe, man. I've been losing count of these motherfuckers. I think we at 55, man. So, man, I got some bad news, man. I hate to kick this motherfucker off with bad news, man. Man, y'all know that one of the motherfucking fights that I was scheduled to cover was the Maurice Hooker and Regis Prograis fight. Tell me why the motherfucking fight is off now. I mean, completely. Not no postponed shit. This shit is off completely. All because this motherfucker Maurice Hooker can't make the weight. At first, I thought they was having this fight at 140. But now that the fight ain't happening, they let everything out about the whole details of the fight. Regis Prograis had an interview talking about it. He said, listen, man, from the jump, these motherfuckers was talking about we can't have a fight at 140. It'd take me 3 to 4 months to get to 140. We can't do it at 140. He said, all right then. All right, let's do it at a catch weight at 143. 143. Let's do it at the catch weight. He said, all right, cool. He said, now these motherfuckers in contacting him and said, hey, man, it don't look like we going to be able to make 143. We might have to have a fight at 147 now. And Reed said, fuck that, man. I'm not campaigning at 147. I'm not doing that shit, dude. I already bent it for you a little and said, look, you can't make it at 140. We'll do it at 143. If you can't, he said, now your ass ain't got bigger. It's like, shit, man, if you can't make 143, dude, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. And to be honest with you, I don't blame Regis Prograis for saying that shit, man. It's like, come on, dude, you already had said that you was going to make the fight. You had made a commitment to make the weight to fight the motherfucker. Now I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know whether you eating too many Big Macs with Bo Mac, your trainer, or what. But you got, I don't understand. You can't maintain the weight. Now you moving up to 147, dude. And to be honest with you, man, I'm gonna say this, man. I don't think he really wanted to smoke with ProGrais anyway. Even at the press conference, man, like the energy was different. Man, Maurice Hooker wasn't saying shit. Bo Mac was doing all the talking for him. Mo Hook didn't say one motherfucking thing. Now Regis ProGrais was talking a little shit, but I'm like, damn, man. Maurice Hooker was real quiet at this goddamn press conference, as if he didn't even want the smoke to begin with, man. It's almost like these motherfuckers just sit up and try to find. They tried to find a way to get out of this fight, and I'm very, very surprised. Maurice Hooker and Bo Mac and them, man. But the fight is off. All that shit that I did. Oh man, I just shared it with Mr. Cleveland the other day. The after party show I had planned for y'all. Oh my God, I don't know, but you know what? It could be a blessing in disguise. Because if I would have put that shit out, I probably would have been getting kicked off of YouTube, to be honest with you, man. I had some shit in store for y'all, man, for this after party show. It could be a blessing in disguise, man, that the fight is off, man, because I was really, really skeptical. I said, man, I don't know. I might be testing the waters with this motherfucker right here. But I said, fuck it, man. That's what the fuck I do. I'm either going to go big or go home. I was going to put the motherfucker out there. But that probably would have got me booted off this motherfucker, man. But what's happening? What the fuck we got? All right, we got DD in the building. What's happening? You spending up all that damn money, Josh, in the building? Hell yeah. Yeah, but I'm like, God damn, man. If it ain't one thing, it's two. If it ain't one thing, it's two, man. So that pissed me the fuck off. Oh, okay, you chilling at the crib today. Okay. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck, DD? I mean, you done bought up every goddamn thing out of the motherfuckers anyway. I mean, there's nothing else to get. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I had put out on Twitter, I put out a Twitter post, man, saying that Joshua and Fury had got they agreed to fight terms and whatever for 2021 for a 2-fight deal. Now, I should have just held the fuck up before I posted that, because the source, and I'm gonna be honest, the source I heard it from was Eddie Hearn. That was the source I heard it from. Then the second source I heard it from was Tyson Fury. I said, okay, all right. So this is probably official, all right? So I put it out there. Now, come to find out, it's bullshit. Man, the Godfather had a goddamn interview, man, about 2 days later, and said, man, we didn't come to no goddamn deal, man. Eddie Hearn lying like a motherfucker, man. He said the only motherfucking thing we talked about was the little financial terms. And he said that's basic fucking common sense. He said both of y'all motherfuckers get 50-50 for the first fight and then 60-40 to the winner for the second fight. He said that's the only motherfucking thing we talked about, man, and both of them agreed on that shit. We haven't agreed about on no shit about a venue. We haven't agreed on as far as networks. We haven't agreed on none of that shit. And if you haven't agreed to any of that shit, there is no fucking deal. So the shit that Eddie Hearn is talking is a bunch of rubbish. It's a bunch of bullshit. And I should have known. I should have known, man. I should have known that was that damn Eddie talk. You know how that motherfucker is. But they did come to financial terms, all right? But there is no fucking deal in place. There isn't anything written in stone, all right? So I kind of got to renege on that. And I usually don't post shit, man, unless it's concrete and unless it's a done deal. But I thought it was, especially when Fury had came out and talked about it. I thought it was a done deal then. But both of those motherfuckers lying through their motherfucking teeth. So, no deal. But I tell you what, man, if Tyson Fury wins against Wilder, they gonna definitely make this motherfucker the franchise champion, man. They gonna make this motherfucker the franchise champion. He's gonna vacate the WBC belt, and then you will have Dillian White's bitch ass fighting for it against maybe a Deontay Wilder if he loses, and probably vice versa. You know what I'm saying? If Tyson Fury loses, he could be in that situation, and they probably elevate Deontay Wilder to the franchise champion. I hope they would do that. You know, I hope they would. You know, if they're going to give that reward to Fury after the win, you would think that they would do it for Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe Fury and Dillian White can fight for that vacant WBC belt. First of all, that franchise championship is some bullshit from the jump. Okay, they should have never even started that shit with Canelo and then with Vasily Lomachenko. They should have never even started that shit. And if they was gonna do some shit like that, they should have had some a better foundation of that shit. That shit makes absolutely no fucking sense. I hate this franchise championship bullshit. It's fucking up everything. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, see, Josh, I agree. This could be a blessing in disguise. GF, J, DH, DF, GH, FD, JG, F says I'm the franchise champion. Well, goddamn it, yeah, the way they goddamn rules that they got, anybody could be the franchise champion. Goddamn it, anybody could be the franchise champion. Oh, as a matter of fact, hold the fuck up. You goddamn right. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, whatever the hell your name was. You damn sure right. It's goddamn it. I'm the motherfucking WBC franchise motherfucking champion. You goddamn right. Anybody can be the goddamn franchise champion. The way the fucking rules they got is a bunch of bullshit, man. You goddamn right, Josh. Anybody can be the WBC franchise champion. It's a bunch of dumb shit. That's what it is. So that's neither here or there, man. Neither here or there. All right. Thursday night. The Godfather been a busy motherfucker, y'all. They had boxing on again Thursday night. Man, it's back full throttle now. Did I watch that shit Thursday night, though? I told you it's going to be a lot of shit fights. That Tuesday night card was fucking terrible. It was terrible. You know, I was happy to see Jerry Big Baby Anderson hold it down for Ohio. He did his thing. Shakur Stevenson, of course, he did his thing, you know. But my God, man, those matchups, they were bad. And Thursday night was no different. Thursday night was no different, man. They had a fucking interview with Eddie Hearn after the first show. And he said, you know, I'm glad boxing back, but, you know, no disrespect to Bob. But when I come back in July, because they'll be kicking things off in the UK next month, at the end of next month in the UK. He said, man, when I come back, I'm not putting on no fucking shit fights like that, man. You know, we're in a crucial fucking time now, man. We need viewers. We need people to start tuning into these fights. I'm not putting out any shit fights for people to see. You know, so all credit to Bob for starting things off here. It's quite fitting, you know, about him being the pioneer and being around the longest and everything else. It's quite fitting, man, that he was started on out first. They need to be building a statue somewhere around with his motherfucking ass. But he said, I'm not putting out no goddamn shit fights, man, you know. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the fuck this motherfucker do come next month, especially with all the fights being in his goddamn backyard. Remember, this motherfucker building the ring, you know, on in his fucking backyard, man. You know, so that's going to be interesting, man. I can't wait to see all of that, man. But what the fuck is going on with y'all, man? What is going on? I hope everybody had a damn good week. Oh, man. Shit, man. Y'all know what the fuck I checked out, too? As everybody know, man, like Realville, Holyfield, we talk about every goddamn thing on here. Mostly boxing, but we talk about every goddamn thing on here. Man, dude, I looked at that motherfucking PS5 reveal, man. That motherfucker look good, man. That motherfucker look good. That shit making me want to get one, man. And I never fucked with PlayStation, man. When I was coming up, I got the 64 over the first PlayStation. Then I ended up getting the first Xbox over the PS2. Then I got the 360. Then I got the 1X. I never fucked with a PlayStation, man. But after this shit, after looking at that, I said, man, I don't know. Man. I might have to switch it over, man. But I don't know, man. I gotta think about it. But I looked at that Resident Evil 8. That Resident Evil 8 looked good. Why the fuck are they doing the Grand Theft Auto 5 again, though? I thought they was gonna come out with some new shit. My God, that fucking game that lived through how many generations? That motherfucker was out, and how many platforms? That motherfucker was out on the 360, the PS3, the Xbox One. They re-released it, the PS4. Now they bringing this shit back again for the PS5 and shit. They might fuck around and release it for the Series X. How many motherfucking generations and platforms is this fucking game gonna live through? You would think that these motherfuckers would say, all right, we done ran through 5 enough. Let's go ahead and put out 6. Somebody told me that one trailer that they put out was some fan-made shit. They ain't doing no new Grand Theft. They remaking 5 all over again. Now, I know they said it's enhanced and they done added a few little shits to it, but come on, man. You done had all this time in the world, man. You could have came out with another version of it. That's my opinion. Clearance event sale about $225 worth for $55. Damn, Josh, you cleaned up at that motherfucker, man. Hell yeah, that's a damn good deal. We'll wait until the PS5 get the kinks out. You know what? PlayStation don't really usually have a problem like that, man, on their launch days. That's usually Microsoft. Microsoft, man, they're the ones you got to kind of be skeptical about come launch date, man, especially with that 360. But you know what, though? I got my 1X not too far after it dropped, and I ain't never have a problem with that, man. It had to be like one of the day one launches. Well, it had to be like one of the first batch of launches. You know what I'm saying? Like shipments coming in. I had to have it because I got it like very short, probably like a day or two after it dropped. And I ain't have not one problem out of that motherfucker, man, at all. I love that motherfucker. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that fucking power brick shit that I had to deal with the original one. Because I was running through those like hotcakes. But no, this motherfucker cool though, man. But I tell you what, man. I don't know, bro. I don't see myself getting that Series X. I don't see myself getting it, man. Nah. It really wasn't nothing on there that they showed me that really moved me all like that. Now, my mind could change about a year or so from now. But I don't see it, man. I'm not all hyped up for it. I'm cool with what the fuck I got. That's good to know. Yeah. No, man, they're usually cool. But other than that, man, motherfucker just been chilling, man, trying to get through the week, man. Glad boxing is back. Williams and Black Friday sale. Yeah, shit, man. That motherfucker ain't gonna have that much of a Black Friday sale. That's when the motherfucker coming out, I believe, in November. I think it's coming out in November. I wonder how much they gonna have that motherfucker, man. A lot of people saying if that bitch is $600 or more, man, they can forget it. I think they'll probably have it starting at $500. I think they'll have it at $400. And then you had some people that was fucking mad because they said the system is white. I'm like, motherfucker, listen, you know goddamn well they're going to come out with another fucking version of that. You know they're going to come out with a black version of it. Just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? People just always want to find something to complain about. Oh my God, why they make it look like that? Motherfucker, you going to buy it any goddamn way. If they would have made that bitch pink, you would have been first in the motherfucking line to buy the bitch. So just shut the fuck up. People are always trying to fucking complain about something. God damn. But yeah, man, I hope a lot of people saying, man, look, 600, man, come on now. Especially with the times we in and shit like this. They'll probably make it 5. 449.99, 500. Hell yeah, people sensitive as fuck these days. Oh, another thing too, man. Speaking of that shit. So check this out. You know the motherfuckers coming out with a Space Jam Part 2 with LeBron James? You know they coming out with a Space Jam 2 with LeBron, all right? Guess what the fuck? Guess what the fuck they trying to take away, man? They trying to take away Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd's gun. They're trying to take away Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd's gun. Who in the fuck are they without the guns? Really? Oh, that promotes too much violence. They shouldn't show that on TV. You talk about a cartoon that's been around for eons. For eons. They've been blasting them goddamn guns for eons. Now it's a problem. You want to know another goddamn cartoon they trying to fuck with that I grew up watching around the holiday season every goddamn year? These motherfuckers trying to fuck with Frosty the Snowman. They don't want Frosty the Snowman to ever be shown again on TV. Oh, it promotes bullying and they shouldn't show that. Lord have mercy, man. What the fuck is wrong with people? I'm dead serious, Josh. You're right. It's a motherfucking cartoon. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. The world we living in now. They changing every goddamn thing. They rewriting history. Shit, when the new generation come up, they gonna be like, damn. When they look at the old shit, that motherfucker had a gun. Yeah, he did for eons until now, until some sensitive motherfucker made world news and our airwaves saying we got to get rid of this shit now. It's bullshit, man. But that's the world we living in. A bunch of sensitive ass motherfuckers. I would rather learn from history than destroy it. It's there, man. They definitely trying to rewrite that motherfucker. But yeah, man. See, man, y'all motherfuckers got me going on rants and shit today, man. I really want to try to do all that. But I'm going to tell you what set me off, man. That goddamn Maurice Hooker and PROGRAIS fight being off. That set me the fuck off. Man, taking the time out to work on the intro. Taking the time out to work on both after party shows for Hooker and fucking PROGRAIS. That shit, that's a lot of goddamn time, man. And for them to just write it on off like that, man, I was pissed as fuck about that shit. So that did it, man. You know it don't take that much, man, to set it off. You know what I'm saying? And that set it all off. So this is Realville Holyfield / rant day. You may see on Black Friday for 400. It might. You know what though? They coming out with 2 different versions of it. They coming out with one version with a disk drive, and then they coming out with a digital version without a disk drive. So the digital version might be 400, and the one with the disc might be 5. That's probably what the fuck they gonna do, man. That's probably how they gonna do it. Josh, I see you shared it. Josh only share my shit whenever I'm going on rants, man. I noticed that, man. Whenever it's rant day and I'm about to start losing my mind and shit like that, I notice that shit start getting shared around this motherfucker, man. That's what y'all want me to do on this motherfucker every goddamn week. Go on rants and shit, and then lose my mind and get my blood pressure high, have a goddamn migraine hours and hours upon end of this motherfucker. That's what y'all want? Deontay, what's popping, bro? What's popping, man? I noticed that shit, man. I pay attention. I pay attention to all my goddamn hard hitters. I pay attention to everything. Josh know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. I catch on. That's what y'all want every motherfucking week. Y'all want me to be like that, and that's how I used to be back in 2014. The young and gunning Chuck P. Yeah, it was like that almost every goddamn day. It was like that almost every goddamn day. But man, shit, I can't do that shit every motherfucking week. Not now. Yeah, I know, man. They don't send out the notifications no more, man. YouTube been stop fucking with me, man. YouTube been stop fucking with me, man. I just do this shit out of the love, man. I do this shit out of love for the hard hitters, man. Out of my fucking love for boxing. And for my love of boxing, man. You know, I still, even though they fucking up shit, canceling matches and shit like that, I still got plenty more in store. I still got plenty more in store to put out here for y'all, man. You know, Throwback Thursday will be back. The second, July 2nd. I got two more that I'm working on, man. I think y'all will like them. You know, and I'm gonna drop those on the 2nd. And then we got Carl's Corner coming back on the holiday on the 4th. You know, so oh, and another thing too, man. I might have to do another like 2-hour live stream because guess what's coming up? Guess what the fuck's coming up, y'all? Our motherfucking 1-year anniversary. You know, we started when we branched off, you know what I'm saying, and started doing this shit on this motherfucker. It was the last week of June. The very first set of fights that we did was the Jamal Charlo versus Brandon Adams. That was the last week of June of last year. So we creeping up on 1 year, y'all. Goddamn, time flies. And we gonna get lit on this bitch. We'll probably go on for about 2 hours. It's going down. So what's the tell of the tape between Hooker and Prograis? Oh shit, man. The only thing standing between them now is a fucking cancellation. You know, the fight is off. You know, the fight is off, man. Maurice Hooker, he ducked him. And I'm gonna say that. He ducked Prograis. He ducked Regis Prograis, man. Talk about he can't make the weight move on up to 147. Man, nah, man. He knew Regis Prograis wasn't gonna do that shit, man. He knew that. You know, so the fight is off. Cool, man. Duck the fuck out of him. And look at him and see what Cool Man Tay do. He come in and he reignite the fucking fire. He reignite the fucking fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I am very, very pissed about that shit, man. That long, lanky ass motherfucker, Maurice Hooker, straight up duck and dodge motherfucking Regis Prograis, man. And I was looking forward to that shit too, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Texas and the Noah going at it. Both of those motherfuckers need those wins after major losses they had. This was a great fucking fight. A great fucking fight. And 9 times out of 10, this would have been one of the motherfucking ones that we would have got behind closed doors because you damn sure ain't getting no live gate for that shit. That ain't pay-per-view worthy, that's for sure. That's just a fucking fight for the hardcore fans. You know what I'm saying? But no, they fucked it all up. Hey, there you go. Exactly, Cool Man. Oh, all right, A-Rod. All right. Yeah, I see what you mean, bro. I hear you. All the way on that. So, man, let me see here. We got up in this motherfucker. A-Rod, what's been good, man? Hey, A-Rod, man, I want to tell you too, man. Mama got a new toy, man. She got a new toy, man, and she might need your help. She might need your assistance with something. So I'll be getting up with you, man. And you know how she is. Lord, let me tell y'all about my mom, man. Let me tell y'all about my motherfucking mom, man. My motherfucking mother is scared as fuck of technology, man. If she look at a motherfucking computer, she'll tremble. And the only thing my mom needs to do, for the most part, when it comes to her business, my mom got her own business, is just check a fucking email. And for the most part, print out a document. That's it. That's it. Hey, could you do this? Listen, Ma, you gonna have to learn this shit now. Come on now. This shit ain't hard. I know people older than you working it like it ain't shit. Like it ain't shit. You got to get up out of that, man. You know, I mean, hey. But hey, Rod, I know you got the patience. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rod, I know you got the patience, man. You got the patience of Job. You know what I'm saying? So I know you could walk her through that, man. Get her through that, man. Because, dude, I'll probably be like, Ma, I got to go, man. We'll try it again tomorrow. I can't take a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Rod, my good dear friend, my brother, get it through it, bro. Get it through it, man. Hey, when she had to do that thing with the tablet, I know, man. I know. You know, but this is what it is, though. Kyrie want the NBA cancel. Oh, Kyrie want the NBA cancel. Kyrie better shut the fuck up. What is Kyrie talking about? No, we need that shit. We need that shit immediately, dude. Man, they better bring the NBA back, man. I'm looking forward to July, baby. I'm looking forward to July. We gonna get that fucking NBA shit, man, and then slide right on into the motherfucking NFL season. Man, come on with it, man. We need a big payoff. We need a big payoff after all this bullshit. Go ahead and hit us with that motherfucking shit full throttle. I want that motherfucking NBA, man. They better not be on that bullshit. He mad because KD ain't coming back the next season. Man, that motherfucker better get over it, man. He should have played dead then. If that was the case, he should have played dead then when the season started. If he felt like that, he should have known the motherfuckers weren't going to go far anyway without him. So he need to just shut the fuck up and go on out there and dribble for real. We need him to dribble. We need basketball back, goddammit. Fuck all this shit, man. We need our big payoff, man. Fuck what he talking about. We need our big payoff. Him and Dwight Howard want to get fuck Dwight Howard, man. Fuck Dwight Howard. That motherfucker ain't been shit, man, since what, 2009. That motherfucker ain't been shit since then. Man, fuck what he talking about. Shit. Well, he can go and sit his ass on down. If he feel like that, he can sit his ass. The Lakers won't need him to win. The Lakers won't need him to win the championship. He can sit his ass on down if he feel like that. Fuck the Dwight Howard. Telling y'all, man. It's rant day up in this motherfucker. I'm about to change the title of this motherfucker. Y'all got me started. Kyrie and Dwight Howard want the season canceled. Ain't that a bitch? Shit. They better not cancel that motherfucker, man. Y'all motherfuckers got me lit. On the plus note, that Ps5, I was talking about it, Tay. And I went on a rant on that. I went on a rant about that, talking about motherfuckers complaining about the color. You know, they're complaining about the color of the motherfucker. Oh, it's white. It's why they making it white. You know goddamn well they're gonna come out with a black version, man. They probably gonna come out with a black version 6 months after the launch. Just shut up and be patient. If you want a black version so bad, just wait for it. It's coming. But your motherfucking ass is gonna be right in that goddamn line. You didn't pre-order. I don't know if you can't pre-order. They ain't put a price on it. But as soon as they put a price on it, you will be pre-ordering the motherfucker. And you're gonna be the first in the line to grab the bitch. So just shut up, and deal with the white one. Man, they not gonna have that motherfucker at $1,000, man. Hell no, man. No. They ain't gonna have it at no grand. They got two different versions of it. They got a digital version and the one with a disc drive. I'm thinking that the digital version would be 400. I'm thinking the one with the disc drive would be 5. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. A lot of people say it better not be 6 though, A-Rod. A lot of people saying that 6 shit, they ain't down with that. They making that shit vocal. I've been seeing all kind of blogs and everything with that shit. They said it better not be no 6. No. I'm thinking that it 5 for the regular one and 4 for the digital. Yeah, nah. They can't have those systems that high, man. Won't nobody buy that motherfucker. Won't nobody be buying it but the rich. Shit. They got to have it down there where the regular, average time, time and Joe could get the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, A-Rod. But I was talking about that Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 8 looked good. I can't believe like they redoing GTA 5 again. I can't believe they doing that. I thought that they would come out with a new one, but no, they redoing that. And what was that? That fucking it was something else on there that looked good. I think that Spider-Man Miles looked good. There's some shit coming out on there that look good. Yeah, Demon Souls too. Yeah, that was $600 when it launched. I didn't know that motherfucker was that much when it launched. I thought the One X. I know the One X was 5. The One X was 5. I bought that for 5 when it first came out. I didn't know it was that much when it first came out. Yeah. And I remember them saying that One X was like the highest price system that they had in quite a while. But one thing about Xbox though, they're gonna have to come out with some exclusive titles, man. You seeing what PS5 on? They coming out with all that exclusive shit, like they've been doing. Microsoft got to get better with that, man. They got to get better with that. They always suck when it comes to that. I mean, they got the Halos and shit like that, but man, they got to come out with more, man. They got to come out with more. But both of those motherfuckers, man, hey, it's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice to look at. Because I ain't, like I said, I ain't really too sold on. They didn't mention FF though, which was a big letdown. Lightweight. Didn't they just? Well, probably because they just came out with that. You know what I'm saying? You probably won't be hearing shit about that for probably about another year. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how they gonna do that though, man. By you already having it on that, and then you switching it over to I don't know how they gonna do all that. That they really got explaining to do when it come to that shit. But yeah, man, going on 40 minutes. Let's see, man, what's going on with y'all, man? Let me have it, man. What the fuck's up? What the fuck's up? I ain't trying to end this bitch early. What's up? We make this, not just me. Tell me what's up. Y'all motherfuckers got any plans for the weekend? Man, I saw a motherfucking movie trailer and was happier than a motherfucker, man. I don't know what movie coming out in July, but it's a movie coming out in July in the theaters. In the theater, not no VOD, video on demand shit. It's about exclusive. Yeah, man. Yeah, that Killer, and I was a huge fan of Killer Instinct. I got that one that they had on that they got on Xbox One. It's funny, man. You can buy that game. You will not even buy it. You can get it for free. I was like, wait a minute, Killer Instinct, they got it for free. But look at all the add-ons and the DLC you gotta buy with that motherfucker. After you buy all that goddamn DLC and all them add-ons, you just spent well over $100 for that bitch. That's how they get you, man. Them motherfuckers something else, man. They lure you in. Oh, you get it for free. But in order for you to really enjoy that motherfucker, you know you want to get all the downloadable content. After all that shit, you didn't pay the $100 for the bitch. I just got a new mic stand for my stream. Hell yeah, good, A-Rod, good. Invest in your shit, man. Invest in your shit and keep at it. And you pray for my best friend's wife. She tried to kill herself. Oh, man, damn, yeah, Josh, man, what the fuck, man? Yeah, prayer hands, man. Send them up, man. Send them up. Damn. Yeah, man. But see, man, with times like this, man, with all the bullshit going on and people don't know if they can feed their families, man, you got a lot of people, man. A lot of people saying that they still didn't even get their first stimulus check, man. A lot of people that they said that they were owed that money, they never got the check, man. And somebody was saying, I don't know how true this is, but somebody was saying that if you go to your bank and you tell them and you show them that you have filed your taxes for 18 and 19, but you did not get a check, and they know for a fact, I heard that the bank will cut you the money. I heard the bank will give you a fucking check. I don't know how true that is. Don't quote me on that. But that's what the fuck, and I've been hearing that from multiple sources. You know, but times like this, though, man, dude, it can lead to suicidal for some people, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people not wired, man. Some people not wired for survival, bro. Some just seriously, man. Some people just not wired for it. The moment that the motherfuckers come across something wrong or something big like this, the first thing they gonna think is, I can't do it, man. They gonna fold, man, and they go suicidal. You know what I'm saying? Times like this will make motherfuckers go crazy and start thinking like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a bad time for a lot of people, man. People, you got to stay prayed up, man. You have to now, especially at this time. Especially at this time. That's the reason why, man, I try to come on this motherfucker, man, and try to get people mind off of all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's enough going on, man. You turn on the news, you hear about it. You go on social media, you read about it. Dude, sometimes, man, motherfuckers just trying to escape, man. You know what I'm saying? I come on this motherfucker, man, and try to have a good time with y'all, man. I don't really try to think about the outside shit all like that, man. I really don't, man. We all know it's fucked up out here. I mean, that's pretty evident. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to get on this motherfucker, stay positive, man, and have fun, laugh, and talk more shit than a little bit in this bitch. That's what the fuck we want. Yeah, no doubt, Josh. No doubt, man. You got to throw the prayer hands up for that, man. That's deep shit. Yeah, man. That's what I try to do, man. I mean, and I appreciate you, Josh. You know, I appreciate you. Hey, all I can do is what I can, man. That's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? Just try to get your fucking mind off of that shit. Just for a little bit, you know? It's 24 motherfucking hours in a day, man. I'm gonna try to at least give y'all 1 hour, you know, where we could just get away, you know? And it really ain't that much going on in boxing. That's why I kind of shifted it over to, you know, let's talk about anything on this one. You know, I'm glad boxing is back though. I could get back to getting on the grind, man, and start working on some things. The iOS games are stepping up big time. Yeah, man, they are. They are. Man, you want to know what, man? I was talking to somebody. I don't know. I think I was talking to Didi, and I was like, Remember how the bootleg movies used to look back in the day, y'all? Like if it was a dark scene, you couldn't see shit. Man, these fucking bootlegs are really, really improving from what I've been seeing. I ain't lying. And you wanna know why? These motherfuckers just doing this shit right from their fucking iPhones. You know the goddamn megapixels they putting in these goddamn cameras now? They making everything look in HD and 4K now. These goddamn bootlegs looking just as good as damn near originals. Those days for back in the day where the dark scene and all that shit, the only thing you still got to deal with on the motherfuckers if a motherfucker stand up and want to go to the goddamn bathroom during the dead scene of the fucking movie, you still got to deal with that, deal with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna go anywhere. But as far as the quality and the clarity of the motherfucker, even with the audio, it's a hell of a lot better now, man, because of the cameras and all that shit that they put into these fucking phones now. Exactly, John. Dude, shit. I threw my goddamn digital camera away. I threw my damn digital. I said, there ain't no point in having this motherfucker. The goddamn camera I got on this motherfucker better than that. There ain't even no point in having digital cameras. I remember I was talking to somebody else too, because man, I just gotta admit, man, I'm old school, man. I'm old school, bro. Sometimes, like if I like dialogue, so I like to talk sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I'll text, but I always be thinking like, man, look, I'm from an era where we didn't have all this shit. All we knew was this. This is all the fuck we knew. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, I kind of get irritated when I come across somebody my age or older and all they know is this. It's like, come on, man. You know when we grew up, man, we didn't have that shit, man. No, you know what we know what this is, man. Don't be acting all brand new. Now, for the younger motherfuckers coming up, I mean, I get it. If that's all you know, that's all you came up with. That ain't all the fuck I came up with. And people my age and shit like that is older, get off of that shit, man. You ain't too good to pick up a phone. You ain't got that lazy where you can hold a phone up to your ear for 5 motherfucking minutes, man. God damn. Exactly, Josh. Another thing about that too, man, especially if you meeting somebody for the first time, you text some shit to them. You could be a silly motherfucker. That person don't know that. You text some shit to them, they might take it out of context. Hear my voice, hear my delivery, hear how I'm giving it to you. That way you know I'm just joking around, or you know what kind of personality I got. You can't know a motherfucker's personality through this. Remember three-way party line day? Hell yeah, I remember that shit, A-Rod. On my break at work, you see nearly everybody texting. Yeah, man. That's all motherfuckers know now. Shit. A-Rod, you know how we do, man. Fuck all that, man. What's happening, man? What the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Don't be on all that, man. We didn't grow up with that shit. I said, the way these motherfuckers are now, you might as well take away cell phone and just give them two-way pagers. Just give them fucking two-way pagers. That's all the fuck that shit was good for this all goddamn day. These motherfuckers don't talk no more. Shit, you might as well give them that. But, hey, what can you say, man? We grew up on that shit, man. It's mind-boggling to me, man. When I come across people my age or older, and that's all they do. Twitter take over most people's time. Back then, we meet. Exactly. Twitter take over most people's time. Back then, we met at the park. You ain't lying, man. That's how it was, man. Times have changed, man. Still remember the big cell phone Zach Morris had on Saved by the Bell. You goddamn right, man. You had that goddamn big ass brick up to your face. You was the man back then. You was the motherfucking man. You had that big ass brick up to your face. Man, you bring it back memories like a motherfucker with that. I remember watching New Jack City, man. I saw that motherfucker and I was rolling like a motherfucker. Yeah, man. Social media, bro. It done just took over, man. That shit done took over like reality TV, all everything. It done just took over, bro. And it's the gift and the curse. It's a curse because you got these pussy ass motherfuckers, these pussy ass trolls that feel like they Mr. Macho when they on that keyboard and they can be free to talk all the shit they want to because they some coward pussy ass motherfuckers and they not gonna say any of that shit to you face to face. So that's a gift for them. They never had that kind of power. They never had that kind of confidence when they were in the world. You know what I'm saying? So now that they got this fucking camera and this keyboard, they can talk all this shit and they can type up all this shit and they can downplay a motherfucker or hate on a motherfucker. But then you can use it as a gift. Let's just say in George Floyd's case, you had somebody who used that goddamn camera on that phone and filmed what the fuck happened to that man. And the whole world saw it. And we got, you know what I'm saying, what we got going on now for a change, for something better. Because you could bet your ass if that motherfucker wouldn't get recorded on that phone. What was the problem, officer? Resisted arrest. Had to take him out of here. Oh, okay. All right. Moving on. On to the next. Which is probably being done now as we speak. They probably just looking. See if it, man, you don't see no camera phone around this motherfucking million. Shit. Don't think that shit stop. It ain't gonna never stop. These motherfuckers gonna be more cautious than them goddamn phones now. That's all. Or meet up at the arcade or bowling alley. Waiting to get that. Exactly, man. People used to go out and kick it, man. Go to the mall, kick it, all goddamn day. After school on a Friday, all goddamn day on a Saturday. I remember BET was an all-black channel. Yeah, man, dude, BET, man. BET used to be the shit, man. Rap City. Fucking, dude, remember See This World? I could take it back to the early 90s, though. Video Soul. Man, dude, they had some shit, man. BET used to be the shit back in the day, man. But once 106 and Park and all that shit started coming on that motherfucker, it started really, really going downhill then. Man, I remember BET Uncut at 3 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Man, that shit bringing back old memories, bro. Those were the days, man. I remember the Sega channel. Yeah, man. Sega CD system and Slam City with Scottie Pippen. I had a Sega CD. Yep. I had a Mortal Kombat game on Sega CD. I forgot which one it was. I believe it was 3. I believe it was. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Game Pro magazine. Yeah, man. I remember that. I remember I was going to Electronic Boutique, man, here in Cleveland, man, at Randall Mall. I used to go into Electronic Boutique, man, to get all the fucking Game Pro magazines, man. I think I got one in this bitch too, man. Back when MK4 had first came out, and it had fucking Sub-Zero on the cover. It has Sub-Zero and it has Shinnok frozen on the cover of that Game Pro, man. I remember it like I got that in this motherfucker somewhere, man. That's a treasure. I'ma find that bitch too. I got it right when it first came out, man. I used to love them fucking Game Pro magazines. I used to go in that bitch every Friday, man. Even though they didn't come out like that, I think they were like monthly issues. But I used to just go in that bitch every Friday just to see what the fuck they had in there, man, because I didn't want to miss an issue of that bitch. Hell yeah, man. I love the 90s, man. I love the fucking 90s. I was talking to somebody, man. They was like, well, Chuck, the next time we make sure we watch something with you, we got to make sure the beginning start out like this. And remember back in the 90s, y'all, man, back in the day, how you had the touchstone picture shit come in. Then you had that goddamn yellow boat going inside that little blue motherfucking circle. Touchstone pictures at the bottom. I said, I don't give a fuck what this is right now. I don't give a fuck what this is. I'm all in because I see 90s right from this intro right here. I'm all in. It could be any goddamn thing. I'm in, man. As long as it's from the motherfucking 90s, goddamn it. Oh shit. Touchstone pictures. What was the other one from the old days? What was it? Orion? Orion. Orion picture. Remember the motherfucker? I think that might still be around too. But those were the ones from the 90s, boy. New Line. New Line definitely. Wait a minute. I think New Line gone now. I don't think New Line around. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Tay know what's up. Shit. Fuck off. Hey, man. I can't get with this new shit. I can't, man. I'm not gonna overgeneralize and say all of it's bad. But man, they don't make shit like they used to, man. They just don't. But yeah, man. I'm about to go ahead and wrap this motherfucker. Man, you know what the fuck I've been watching, man. Dude, I've been watching the fuck out of Tales from the Crypt, man. I've been watching the fuck out of Tales from the Crypt, man. They got the motherfuckers on YouTube too, man. They got them all on YouTube. Man, hold on, man. I'm about to check out this one tonight called Skin Deep. Watch this motherfucker, man. Watch this one called Skin Deep, man. If you ain't got nothing to watch tonight, man, and you trying to get creeped the fuck out for a little bit, watch that goddamn Tales from the Crypt episode, man. Skin Deep. I'm gonna give y'all motherfuckers another one too before I get the fuck off of here, man. I love that goddamn show coming up. Hold the fuck up. Skin Deep. And I want you to check out. Hold up, y'all. Because, man, there's so many good ones. Hold up. What was the one with that motherfucker? He sliced and diced this motherfucker, man. And they had this motherfucker in a tree stump. Hold up, man. God damn. See, man, I should have came prepared. But I forgot I wanted to talk about that shit, man. Dude, I watched this goddamn episode. I tripped like a motherfucker, man. I said, if I can remember, I got to tell the fam about this motherfucker. Where is it at? I know it's in my motherfucking history, man. I know I ain't. Hold up. Here we go. Hold the fuck up. Oh, watch this other one called Split Second. Watch another one called Split Second, man. That's another good one. And I want to give you one more, man. I know I just said that. I want to give you motherfucker one more though. Oh, and My Brother's Keeper, man. Those were some good ones, man. Split Second, My Brother's Keeper, and what's the other motherfucker I just said, y'all? Goddamn, and my goddamn brain fried, y'all. Okay, my short term memory is out of here. It's gone. I tell you what, man, I be watching a lot of shit on this goddamn YouTube, man. YouTube have a motherfucker absorbed. I remember those episodes. Great stuff. One of them motherfuckers good, don't you? Hey, Tay, man. Especially that goddamn Split Second, man. That was the one where they had a motherfucking in the motherfucking tree. Hey, man, check those episodes out, man. Oh, the ventriloquist dummy. That's another good one. The ventriloquist dummy. That's another good. Dude, I love that shit. The seventh season let me down though. The seventh season let me down, man. The seventh season was fucking terrible. That was the last season, man. They moved to England, and no disrespect to the UK, no disrespect to the UK, man. But the sense of humor over there is a little dry, for a lack of better term. You know, they sense of humor is a hell of a lot different than ours. So, but I used to love it though. I still watch Friday the 13th, the series. But tell you what fucked me up about that shit was Jason wasn't in that. Jason wasn't in that, man. It wasn't like Freddy's Nightmares. Freddy's Nightmares had Robert Englund in that motherfucker, the original Freddy. A lot of people ain't hip to Freddy's Nightmares. He had a show, y'all, called Freddy's Nightmares that lasted for 2 seasons. Just 2 seasons. I loved it. Man, I remember one time Mr. Cleveland came over to this motherfucker, man, and I had that shit on. Man, Mr. Cleveland, he left up out of this motherfucker, man. He left up out of he. I said, man, so y'all can't appreciate good shit. Y'all can't appreciate good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, that motherfucker, I don't think he was here for 20 minutes, man. He looked at that goddamn TV, and so I had that Freddy's Nightmare shit on. Not that he was scared. It wasn't scary. He thought it was cheesy, and it was. It wasn't some cheesy episodes in that motherfucker. It was. But man, you got to appreciate that. That was the 90s, man. You had that quirkiness. You had some cheesiness. It was the 90s. That's what I'm saying. You got to appreciate it. But there was some damn good episodes of that Freddy's Nightmares, too. It was some damn good ones on there, man. Out of what you want to say, out of about 40 episodes, shit. About 30 of them motherfuckers was 5-star to me. Mortal Kombat Conquest, WCW Recall shows was fun. Yeah, that I ain't like Conquest though. I ain't like Conquest at all. I hated that one, man. I hated Conquest. They had another show though. They had another show that I liked. I used to love that goddamn cartoon that they had that came out too, man. A lot of people didn't really care too much for that cartoon. I loved that cartoon back in the 90s. Yeah, I didn't care too much for Conquest. They had those webisodes though. They had those webisodes that had Michael J. White and shit. I fuck with that better more than Conquest. Even though that came later than Conquest though. Yep, Defender of the Realms. Yep. Yeah, man. Man, we had too much shit, man. We had too much shit. But for the people checking this out, archive, follow me on Twitter, man, at ChuckP216, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Stay ahead of the game, man. Follow me on there. I try to post concrete shit that's, confirmed. I didn't do that this time with that AJ Fury shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's on me. I should have known better than to listen to that goddamn Eddie Hearn. But yeah, man, follow me on there, man. Just keep a leg up on everything, man. Realville, Holyfield, man. I do this every motherfucking Saturday at roughly around 7 o'clock Eastern time. I've been late like a motherfucker, man. These past couple of, wait a minute, or was I on time last week? Well, whatever. I just think it was a short one though. Yeah. But yeah, man, just follow me on there, man. Check out the playlist that I got for this channel. I got a hell of a playlist, man. Whether you want to check out the intros, KTFO info, Knock the F Out podcast. Now we're working on the Carl's Corner playlist. I got a hell of a playlist for you. If you're a boxing fan, Throwback Thursday, Flashback Friday playlist. That playlist, man, is on fire. It's on fire. So, man, check all that shit out, man, and get up with your boy next week, same time, same channel. You know how we get down, man. Realville, Holyfield. Much love to all y'all, man. Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. But to you haters, call me your highness. I'll see y'all next week.